Kinera works in venture capital, private equity out in Europe. But yeah, if you you get paid well. You get paid well. Newton pay far better than I do, and so did Polar Capital and everyone else. And they pay you to keep writing nice monthly newsletters, but you cannot beat mathematics. If you are picking from a narrow gene pool of companies, you're highly unlikely to perform well other than through good fortune. Eugene Fama, Nobel Prize in Economics. Okay, so when we get people who want us to do it for them, we give 99% of stuff we give is free. Go to campaignforamillion.com. You'll see all the free stuff, all the tools, all the apps. For the 1% who want us to handhold you, and we want to create a different kind of asset management company. 20 years ago, I set up a hedge fund for institutional rich clients. That's not purposeful meaning work. We've got offices in Zurich. If you're out in Zurich, I think one of you were there, go visit us. But for the retail clients, what I want them to do is keep hold of their money, not pay weekly, monthly, annual fees. We want to give them the data and the hand-holding and all the stuff that I teach through my books and all the media and all the lovely things hedge fund managers like Bernard Opperty and Merrill Lynch MDs have said about us, and convert all of that into what I call the Great Investments Program. That's for the 1% who want that mentoring and handholding, want the data, want us to do all the work for them, but they control their money and they only pay one off. I want that to be a floated company eventually. I want that to bring down St. James's Place and the wealth management industry. Okay, that's my ambition. If anybody's wondering what the ambition is, and when I do webinars, I take on 10 people at a time. I wish I could take on hundreds, but there's a quality control issue because I'm doing the mentoring. We've got a great team: Simpi, Shireen, Paresh, Liam, Judy. We've got a great team helping me. But by giving them access to the stock database and all of this, plus the calls with me, plus all the education they could possibly want as well for life. But most of them just want to speak to me, get the data, create the portfolio, we run the numbers, and then they're happy. And then each year tot over it. Then that's it. Then the 1% join. Everybody else, you've got all the free stuff, feel free. But for the 1% who want to join, and it's 10 at a time I take on, I want to try and get to about, I think initially it was about 350. I think I want to get to maybe 500, maybe 700 before we decide the next step. My wife was talking to Sequoia, the venture capital firm, about 2 weeks ago, and they asked about what I do. And I had to make a decision whether or not to take venture capital money or speak to them with view to taking venture capital money this early. I don't think I want to take it this early. I think I quite like the idea of owning 100% of it all for now.